One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Monarchs offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm.
Gashes him in the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Monarchs.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
7, Kennesaw State, 0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Owls offense will take the field for the first time. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Makes the catch.
Really good offenses are able to attack sugar. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catches plenty to give them a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Split backs here. Looking for a crease. It's Ware. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
At the 46-yard line, it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Holds and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the third down pass is incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, ODU. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Kennesaw State, 3.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to...
Lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Now they'll run the draw. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Monarchs.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Air Force. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Oh, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
You want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Red pass, it's complete. Tackled there by the defense. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st down. Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on second down. Back to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. On the move at the 30. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They're working that left side. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The give from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got a man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle.
Gashes the heart of the D. Touchdown, ODU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick it off.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a
touchdown Monarchs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun on 3rd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They want to run it left here, finding open areas. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Find some fresh air. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defense.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it behind the line. It's Selvia. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Slams ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on third down? Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll do it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air, and that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. At the 45, on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Running back searching for a hole. pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. It's complete on the right side.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and that I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys, and that's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They feed him again. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Turning it on! Lowers those pads. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
First down for the offense.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because